Get your shit together.
The more connections you have, the easier it will be to break you.
You look like an idiot.
It's your scar.
We make quite a team.
No.
What are you talking about? Bulletproof. Blind ninja. Whatever it is you are.
Classy.
And I'm still excited as hell for Defenders, to see all these characters join together and just be like the Avengers of the Netflix genre TV show thing. Defenders is a very interesting show to talk about. I said the exact same thing about Iron Fist. I just realized that. Defenders is the culmination of 2 years of television. Everyone at this point has had their solo show: Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. And this was greatly hyped to the point where everyone was getting really excited for it. Of course, that's what hype is. God damn it, Cage. Anyway, after the general consensus that Iron Fist was a dumpster fire, I said that I was still excited as hell for Defenders, but maybe less so. That was not exactly true. It did hinder my excitement for Defenders a little bit, if I'm being honest, because Iron Fist wasn't the best. It wasn't bad by any means. I mean, maybe by some means, but it wasn't like terrible. I thought overall as a show, it held its own. It was good, but not terrible like some of the critics were saying. Anyway, I'm talking about Defenders. Where do I start? Defenders is 8 episodes long, and at times it can feel very I don't want to say rushed, but I don't want to say paced well. Sometimes the pacing can be a little off with the way some things are moving. 8 episodes I don't think was enough. I think for a big event like this should have been the 13 episodes ones, and maybe all the other shows should have been 8, but this one should have been longer. I think for the stories that they wanted to tell, I don't think they had enough time, really, and you really felt that they were putting everything in the final 2 episodes in a quite lackluster finale, if I'm being honest. Defenders as a whole isn't amazing. It's not even great. It can feel bogged down by what you could call poor writing, by character motivations that don't make sense, poor ass villains. Oh my god, Sigourney Weaver, what wasted potential. I cannot even fathom how they did that, how they wasted her, but they did. The Hand, again, it's not threatening. The Hand isn't interesting. It was never interesting. It wasn't interesting in Daredevil Season 2. It wasn't interesting in Iron Fist. It's not interesting here. I'm glad that we're done with this organization, because it's not interesting. I don't care about some ancient organization. Okay, we're done. Good. Bye. I'm done learning about them. But the best part about the show is definitely the characters. Matt Murdock in particular. He just proves again why he's my favorite Defender, why his show is the best. I think Defenders just proved that Daredevil is the best of all the shows, and that he needs a season 3 ASAP. Jessica Jones, she's great. Luke Cage, he's really good. Danny Rand, painful silence. Danny Rand, he's not bad. He's definitely improved from his own solo show into this one. He's still my least favorite by a smidge. Not by a smidge, but I don't hate him. I tolerate him for now. All the characters interact with each other very well. They brought in all the supporting cast from all the different shows. I thought, for the most part, that worked. Some characters didn't really gel well. They didn't gel as well as I wish they would have. And maybe the Defenders was just overhyped. I think that's what killed it. The best parts of the show are definitely Matt Murdock, and probably Jessica. There's just a bunch of plot points that don't make sense, like Elektra's back. I didn't really enjoy that, especially like there's some payoff toward the end, but I wasn't really buying it. They tried to do like a little oh at the end, like is this character this or not? But it was really obvious that they weren't. So I don't see why you were. But I am really excited for... Oh god, I can't say that because this is spoiler free. Okay, spoilers. Run. Daredevil supposedly gets killed off at the end, but no one really falls for it, except for the characters. It did make me very excited for where Daredevil Season 3 can possibly go. I'm really excited to see that. And all the characters' shows, I think, end up in really good places, or really interesting places, I should say. Misty loses an arm. That could be really interesting. Jessica Jones, she's got David Tennant back. Iron Fist, he's looking over Hell's Kitchen. Awesome. I think that could be a cool concept or an idea. Yeah, I don't know what else I can really say about this show. The team dynamics, I think, could have been handled better. The pacing, I think, could have been handled better. I think it needed to be longer. I think the villains needed to be better written, and just overall, just better. Write something. Make Sigourney Weaver do something, for God's sake. Come on, Madame Gao, she's in it. Wilson Fisk wasn't. Very disappointed. Frank Castle wasn't in it, which is kind of disappointing. But at the same time, I want him to be in his own show. I don't know if Punisher should have his own show, but that's a discussion for another day. Yeah, Defenders. It's the four of them teaming up. I still think Daredevil Season 1 was the best. I don't think it's going to be topped. That's near perfect in my opinion. It had the least amount of filler. It filled out its 13 episodes with great characters and great villain motivations. Jessica Jones. Okay, my rankings of the show go like this. Daredevil Season 1, Jessica Jones Season 1, Daredevil Season 2, Luke Cage, Defenders, Iron Fist. I think as a show, I just enjoyed Luke Cage more than Defenders. Defenders isn't bad, but it's definitely disappointing. I expected a lot going in. It's also a cheap-ass show. Like, you can tell sometimes the special effects really don't help the fight scenes. The fight scenes are good. I should say that. The fight scenes are good. Well, some of them. There's a bit towards the end where all the Defenders are fighting together and the song choice is really off-putting. I don't know who the hell picked that. But, no. Yeah, but the fighting for the most part is great. There's like a fight between Daredevil and Iron Fist, which I thought was the coolest thing I've ever seen. But yeah, the fight's great. The fights are great for the most part. The writing could have been better. The villains could have been better. Maybe make this show longer. The Hand isn't interesting. I think it's balanced out at a 7.5 out of 10. It's good, but not great. It should have been, but it wasn't. Overall, I enjoyed this show. I think it could have been much better. I think it could have been improved quite easily, honestly. There are a bunch of things that, I don't know, didn't really make... The Defenders' plan at the end was really just... You're joking. Their plan is to blow up a building. What? That didn't make sense to me. But, yeah. 7.5 out of 10. Defenders. Yeah. I hope to see Matt Murdock again soon, because he's obviously the most interesting character there. And, thank you guys for watching. Stay wonderful, stay beautiful. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.